Okay, let's put those skills to practice. Let's say we are adding together 2/3 and 7/9. Well, I cannot add them together as they are because their denominators are different. So I will need to create equivalent fractions and find a common denominator. So I'm going to use my dash times dash equals dash um, strategy to find those equivalent fractions and list out my multiples. So my multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9. So I can stop right there because I automatically see what that common multiple is going to be. If in my first list I get my other denominator, there's really no reason to keep going because I know that that common denominator is going to be 9. I'll go ahead and put my original fraction here. And let's go ahead. This one's super simple. Nothing needs to change. We're just multiplying it by 1/1. But we will need to change the numerator of 2/3. So what? 3 times what equals 9? Well, 3 times 3 equals 9. And I know that whatever I do to the top, or whatever I do to the bottom, or the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So I'm going to also multiply the 2 by 3, and that gives me 6. So if I were going to add 6/9 plus 7/9, I know that my denominator will stay 9 because we do not add denominators. And we will add the numerators together. 6 plus 7 is 13. Okay, so I have an improper fraction. That means I have a whole. Well, what would it take to create a whole? Well, my whole could be represented as 9/9. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 1 here because I know I will have one whole. So now I just have to see what my leftover fraction will be. Well, I know that if I take away that one whole, I can take away 9/9 from 13/9. And my denominator will stay 9 because we do not add or subtract denominators. And 13 minus 9 is 4. So my answer in simplest proper form is 1 4/4.